Hello again, welcome to a new week. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. You're the real MVP. But if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Grace, but you can call me Gracie, and I am on a journey to grow 22 inches of hair. Yes, you heard right, girl. I want them inches. So I will be using different products and techniques that I will hopefully be able to incorporate into my usual hair care routine so that I can reach that goal sooner rather than later. So if that's something you're interested in, then please do consider subscribing and of course hitting that notification bell so you know every time I upload. And while you're there, why not follow me on my other social media accounts, which should appear somewhere around me right now. And if at any point during my hair growth journey you do decide to use one of the products or techniques that I'm using, then please go ahead and use this hashtag Gracie Crew Growth Journey so that I know that you are one of us. So with that being said, let's get into this video. Hello again. I know I have my cornrows in and we're supposed to do a length check today, but don't worry, I did do a length check before getting my hair done. I'm smart. So do stay tuned for that. If you have been following my journey with Rosemary, and yeah, I haven't yet started using the oil, so I feel like that's something we need to do, but definitely I have been using the rosemary water, and as I said before, I really have been enjoying it. And I would say, as I showed you last time, the rosemary oil was actually probably the easiest one I've had to make. It didn't really take much time, and I also love the aroma that it produced. So if you're interested in making your own and you see the results, you're interested in doing that, then go ahead and watch my previous video, the one that came out before this week's videos. It should be on my channel, so do check that one out if you'd like to know how I make my own DIY rosemary oil. But yeah, we have come to the end of this particular challenge, and actually this year, which I'm so thankful for every one of you that has really stayed with me, and for those of you who've been following my journey and following how everything has been going. It's really been awesome to see more of you come and join this crew, this gang, this family. I'm really so grateful for all of you, because as my description says, I love to share what I learn, what I know, and I love to hear from you guys as well. So please make sure you comment any questions that you have. I know that these videos do not allow me to go into detail about certain things because I want to make them as short and informative as possible, but that means maybe I skip out on a few things. So please make sure you comment any questions you have, and I'll be sure to answer them as best as I can, or as I always say, direct you to someone else who can answer them. Okay, so what has been my experience with rosemary water so far? I will admit that I haven't been as consistent as I think I should have been. Granted, whether you're using the oil, whether you're using a spray, I feel like sprays, you can use them a little bit more often, especially if you're like me and you have high porosity hair, then definitely you can use it more often because they are providing moisture, because remember, where there's water we have moisture. So yeah, but I feel like I wasn't as consistent as I should have been with the rosemary water. So I did retain length, which I'm so happy about, but I feel like I would have grown even much more hair. I would have retained much more length had I been more consistent with the rosemary water. I feel like the first week I was definitely consistent, but the second week I only used it, I would say, at most once or twice. Then the third week as well, this past week before I got my hair done, I think I only used the rosemary oil on my edges once or twice. So I definitely know that had I been more consistent with the use, I would have seen much, like probably more results than what I saw. But I'm so happy that just with like in total a week and a few days of consistently using the rosemary water, I've seen results, and I'm so happy about that. Although I will say I am nervous to do the next challenge, to do our next length check, which will be whenever I remove these braids. I will not tell you, so you have to stick around and see. It won't be long from now. I am slightly nervous because when I was getting my hair done, you know, my mind was like in so many different places. So when she was blowing out my hair, she didn't use heat protectant. I know, right? So I'm really kind of nervous. I hope that the heat damage I was trying to fix has not come back again. It wasn't really extreme, but again, you know, you don't want to defeat the purpose of all your months of work. So I really hope that, you know, my hair is still doing good. That's why I chose this protective style. It's very low tension. It didn't take too long to do, and I feel like I still have quite good access to my scalp, so I can take care of it. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how this takedown goes. I just hope, at least if I don't grow a lot of hair, at least I hope that I retain whatever I'm able to grow, rather that I don't lose any hair that I'm able to grow. So that has been my experience with the rosemary and some future plans that I have. But with that being said, of course, not making this too long, let's go into our final length check for the year. And with that being done, after our length check, I'd just like to say a happy new year in advance. I hope this new year brings wonderful things for you and your family and anyone that you are close to. I hope that you stay focused and consistent so you can achieve all the goals that you have set for yourself or for any other thing that you want to achieve in this coming new year. And I hope that for all of us, it just brings blessings and more peace and more joy and more love in our lives. I will see you in my hair growth tip of the week, and after that I will see you in the new year. So yeah, happy new year in advance. Bye.